Hey guys, what's happening? This is Toast-ee, and I am bringing you a very, very special tournament with yours truly, Tyki, or Tiki. I'm sorry, say hi.
Hi.
And he's a bro, and he's going to be helping me run this tournament. And this tournament is an avatar themed tourney. And Tyki, do you want to explain a little bit too?
This is kind of how it's gonna work. It's gonna sound complicated, yeah. We'll put some of the information in the comment description box, wow,
Diddly
down
da.
below, so it's easier to read. But basically, so there's going to be a whole bunch of teams of four, and now each member of the team is going to have their own element, and um,
You will be a
so it's
bender.
Yes, and you're going to battle against other teams. It's going to be a team battle tournament based on points. So it's round robin, not elimination. And so you're going to have to keep your elements safe. And the way you're going to find out what element you are is we're going to have a team captain for each team, and they're going to be broadcasting all the information regarding matchups and stuff. And you're going to be on a team handpicked by Kate and I, so we're preventing stacking, and you do not get to choose your element or your team. And do you want to go over the element system?
Yes, I will. Alright, so as you know in Avatar, there are four elements. There are water, earth, air, and fire. Now, what we did was actually is more of Taiki's idea of doing it this way, but this doesn't matter. Let's just continue with the explanations. Oh my god, Okay, okay. So each team, or sorry, each element has certain guidelines, I suppose, you have to follow. For example, water, you have to use two water types and one ice type, but you can't use more than that. You only can use two water types and one ice type, and the other three can be any other poke, but they cannot interfere with the other typing, like interfere with the other elements. So I'm gonna like reiterate what the other elements have. Water has two water types, obviously, and one ice type. Earth has two ground types and one rock type. Air has three flying types, and fire has two fire types and one electric type. Now, for example, you can use, for example, sorry, I'm stuttering so badly. For
It's
air,
fine.
yeah, okay. For I'm so bad explaining, but anyway, for air, you have access to Gliscor, and the Earth team can use Gliscor since it's a ground type, but the other teams cannot use Gliscor because it does not fall into their other typings for their other pokes. So this prevent or what am I trying to say? Okay. But the reason why we didn't make it water only can use water types and ice types because that kind of makes some of the elements more OP than the others and it definitely puts others at a disadvantage. And it just makes it more interesting this way and a little bit more complicated I suppose, but it makes it more fun in my opinion. So
And we went over the viable pokes pretty much in every element, and it turns out things are pretty balanced. Like an example team, like for water, you could have like Vaporeon, Politoed, Hiram, Ferrothorn, and like a couple other pokes. Though you couldn't have a Tornadus because that is the air element. And in case you're like wondering, oh, air's the only one that doesn't have a manual weather. If you look at the pokes that are in air, I'll like give you a couple hints. Dragonite and Salamence. I think it kind of balances out.
Oh, definitely. It definitely balances out in my opinion. So yes, the other three elements do have access to weather, but air does have some heavy hitters in my opinion. So
And we've gone over pokes that counter other weathers. There is definitely at least one Pokemon per tribe that counters the other weathers. So,
yes. So yeah, just no unreleased Dream World abilities, no unreleased items, and what other what other restrictions do we have on this tourney?
so yeah, obviously no. Well, this is going to be all on the Pokemon Online battle client, so don't do Wi-Fi battles because those
Oh,
are hard to track.
that's a
And
big, yeah, that's a big one. Thank you.
and if possible, both players save your logs and just PM them to us just to make sure that the people are using the correct teams. And yeah, if you have any questions, just PM either of us.
Yeah, I
Eh,
promise I don't stutter in PMs as badly, so
yeah, and it's pretty much just like standard OU clauses like freeze clause, sleep clause, species clause. We are going to have a Wi-Fi clause on because this is just OU pretty much.
yeah, Wi-Fi clause will be on. And the prize for this tournament will be announced on a later date. So, meet.
Uh, yeah, so again, just PM either Kate or me. She is Toasty, and I'm Tiki7125.
Yep.
And if we forget anything, I'll just put it in the description box. So,
Yeah, put a little diddly down below. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you for staying around this long and having your ears bleed from my derpiness. And please join. This will be a lot of fun. And just any last words, Tyke?
not really.
All right. Until next time, guys. Just be the leaf.